guys, it's Rachel, the 15-minute lesson planner, and welcome to November. This week, along with this week's free lesson plans to download on the website, I have November's medium-term plan to go at the start of your file. Or at the start of this part of your file. So this week I have some really nice lessons for you. The first one we have is dinosaur shadow drawing. So if it's rainy out, do this inside, turn off the main lights and get torches. If it's nice out, do it outside in the garden because it's loads of fun. So we're all going to bring out our own dinosaur figure. We are going to place it in an area where there's a shadow cast and trace the outline of the shadow onto some paper. So we can compare and contrast the lengths and widths that the effect of the shadow has and compare them to the figures. It's a really nice one to get them out and about and exploring the shadows, which they love to do. Next up I have for you a really nice volcano eruption scene. So this is going to be our small play area for this week. So get your dinosaur figures, some fake trees if you have them. If you want to make them, that's great. We're going to get a 2-liter bottle of water, cut the top off, put some paper or electrical tape around the top to make it safe, and using clay or really firm Play-Doh, we're going to build up a volcano and let the kids paint it. So once they paint it, when they're playing, we can add in some vinegar into the bottle inside the volcano and then add baking soda. Add some food colouring to your vinegar first, of course, to make it more fun, and watch the volcano erupt and destroy everything. And you shouldn't need to build a volcano again if you're just having it out for this week, but you will need to clean it up every time. So just have some tissue paper or some cloth ready. Next up we have some maths. We're looking at measuring. So we're going to get our dinosaur figures out again and we are going to measure them using different materials in the classroom. This is a really nice one if you have those beautiful number counting blocks. If you're in a Montessori room, you know we have so many things to choose from the maths area. We are going to measure, compare and contrast the dinosaur figures. We're going to find out which is the longest, which is the shortest, which is the widest, and introduce that language to the children. So before I go on to the dinosaur eggs, I just want to say that this week, while we're talking about history, is a really nice time to introduce the clock as well. So if you have clock puzzles or clock materials that you have to introduce around now to the shelves, this week is a really good time to do it. We're talking about the past, the present, and then we can go on and talk about the future as well. So if you use your daily plan and you don't have times on it, add the times in this week and get the children used to looking at the clock. So dinosaur ice eggs is next. So if you have the smaller dinosaur figures, work best for this. And we're going to put them with water into a resealable plastic bag and get the children to melt them. So we can just get them to melt them, or we can extend the activity and get them to discuss how to melt them, different ways. So we have heat, we have salt, and we have friction. And you can give different groups different tasks and see who wins. Friction is really good with paintbrushes. Rubbing the paintbrush I find works really well. Salt you can rub in with the paintbrush or in with your hands. And then heat, how can we make it warm? How we can use our hands, we can use a blanket, you know, what can we do to make it melt the fastest? And then we're going to hatch our baby dinosaurs. And it's really, really fun and it lasts a good while. So this is a really nice one for a Friday morning if you have cleaning to get done. Just set them on the tables with this and you can, while supervising, do your own thing. So next up we have an excavation exercise. So we're going to look at the term archaeologist and what an archaeologist does. They're going to dig up the bones and that's how we learn about the past. We are going to make little bones from a really firm Play-Doh or clay recipe. We are going to bury them in sand, muck, anything that you can find. You can even use more clay and you can colour the bones a different colour and then have the plain clay on top. So the children are going to dig with the matchsticks and lollipop sticks and different utensils they find and try not to damage the bones. There are molds you can buy, but making your own is super simple. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. The kids don't care. The kids don't care about the end result. They care about the process. So it's all about the process for this one. Don't worry if you can't make a dinosaur skull. Make anything. They really, really aren't going to care. They're going to be so excited about digging these up. So that's all I have for you this week. Head over to 15minutelessonplanner.com and download these, print them out. You need the evidence in your classroom to back up your claims of what you're teaching the children. Okay, it's really, really important. I have Astra links for the Irish teachers and I have universal links for everyone else. So I will see you next week. We'll be doing Europe next week. So have a great week and I will see you then. Bye.